is specifically referred to the Bohemian Roma. Those were Roma that came out of Bohemia and were in France. And the French were very inspired by this in the 1800s. And so that sparked a particular cultural movement, a kind of patchwork styling, the idea of a kind of free-spirited artist, really the artist in general. Like that's not under the patronage system. That's not the way we thought of artists before. That's a shift.
Mhm.
But one like a cut and it's called like what I call a cut and paste, like we're just,
Mhm.
if we want to talk about like Renaissance painters, they were not free-spirited people. Like that's not what they were. They would kind of thought it ridiculous that you would have called them that. They were tradespeople. They had some of them were well paid. And so the idea of someone kind of just, and then of course we know like with the Bohemian French artists, as they call themselves, we know how much they ripped off African art.
Mhm.
know, Gauguin, and we're like, okay, we're gonna or Picasso, kind of his multidimensionality was preceded. So there's kind of the way that they kind of like to create this image of like the wandering artist, maybe creative mystic, engineer, even, and so that really has some of its basis. It's stereotype, but there's basis in truth within our much longer history.